The Honorable Judge Porter is presiding. Court is now in session.
Hello, everyone. Please be seated.
Board, let's try to get through this one real quick. I'm hungry, man.
Yeah. I will do my best, brother. I will do my best. Let's see here. Case number 3094, Linda Stevenson versus Mango Park. Ms. Stevenson, can you come to the podium? Do we have a representative of Mango Park here?
Yes, Judge Porter.
Sergeant Garrett, come to the podium. How are you today?
How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Ms. Stevenson, before we start, I need to give you a disclaimer. Sergeant Garrett here, as you know, is a member of the Mango Park Police Department. I am also a member of the Mango Park Police Department, and Sergeant Garrett here is one of my subordinates, but I can assure you, I will give you a fair and impartial trial.
Right.
All right, y'all, buckle up because we're starting this case off with a little humor and a whole lot of foreshadowing. Judge Porter walks in cracking jokes about being hungry, but wastes no time diving into the case of Linda Stevenson versus Mango Park. As soon as Stevenson takes the podium, we get our first twist. Porter admits he knows the officer involved and even outranks him. But rather than recusing himself, he promises fairness. This little power move sets the tone. Friendly on the surface, but no nonsense underneath. The courtroom vibe is loose, but the drama is brewing. Stevenson's entitled posture is already creeping in, and you can just feel something's about to explode. This isn't your average traffic case, it's a whole show. Let's see how far this Maserati mess goes.
Absolutely.
That's what I thought I heard you say. So, Ms. Stevenson, I'm not sure why we're here. Is this involving a ticket?
Okay, here's what happened. I was peacefully driving my Maserati down the road.
Okay.
When this jealous cop.
Jealous?
Yes, he's jealous of my car, obviously.
What gives you the inclination that he's jealous of your car?
Because he was following me for a good bit. Okay?
Isn't that like part of his job, to follow people that he think may be suspicious or
Not if they're
committing a
not
crime?
doing anything wrong, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay? So
Continue.
I was driving down the road very peacefully, very calmly in my Maserati, and this jealous officer starts following me. Eventually, he pulls me over on some excuse. Then he starts being very rude to me.
What was the...
telling me
hold
I
on,
have
wait.
tickets.
Let's take it piece by piece. What was the excuse that he gave you, ma'am?
He said I made an illegal turn.
An illegal turn. Did you make an illegal turn?
Possibly. See, there were a lot of confusing
hold on.
street
That's a
signs.
yes or no question. Did you or did you not?
I guess.
You guess. So yes, you made an illegal turn.
I think so. I mean, that's what he said.
Did you or did you not make an illegal turn?
I believe so.
Okay, continue.
Okay, so he pulls me over. He starts yelling at me.
Linda Stevenson steps up with what might be the most privileged courtroom defense of all time. She claims the officer followed her not for her driving, but because he was jealous of her Maserati. She even tries to dodge accountability for the illegal turn, answering with possibly and I guess before half admitting it. Judge Porter starts digging, trying to get her to say yes or no, but she dances around it like she's above it all. It's clear she's relying more on theatrics than facts. The arrogance is wild. She presents herself like a celebrity being inconvenienced rather than someone accused of breaking the law. She name drops a Maserati Seniors club like that's supposed to prove innocence. This moment sets the tone for the clash ahead, delusion versus discipline.
And then he goes on his little radio thing and he says, I have a ton of tickets, which I never knew about, that my license was suspended, which is ridiculous. I've never had my license suspended in my life. I'm a member of the Mango Park Seniors for Maserati Club, and we do not get our licenses suspended, okay? I'm an upstanding member of this local community. And I just feel like I was unfairly targeted and unfairly ticketed. Okay. He didn't want to listen to anything I had to say about it.
Sergeant Garrett, sir, can you shed some light onto this?
Well, Judge Porter.
Well, before you start, she said you're jealous of her car. You jealous of her car?
I don't think so, Judge.
Okay. Did you tell her that you were jealous of her car?
No. Why would I?
All right.
He doesn't have to tell me. I can tell.
Okay. Sergeant
Well,
Garrett, please give us your
First
side
of
of the
all,
story.
I was doing my job, and I always do my job by the book. And I'm driving in the car in front of me, swerving, switching lanes without signals. Then we come to a stop, and she made an illegal right turn on a one-way down the wrong way. So I pulled her over, ran her information through dispatch. Dispatch got back to me and told me that she has a suspended driver's license. Came back to the car, I informed her what was going on. She started yelling, screaming on top of her lungs, and I'm like, what's going on here?
Now, wait
I was-
a minute.
I was extremely polite.
Miss Stevenson, you had the floor. Let him continue.
Now it's Sergeant Garrett's turn, and he's cool as ice. He lays out exactly what happened: swerving, improper lane changes, then a wrong way illegal turn. He runs her license and boom, suspended with a stack of unpaid tickets. Stevenson tries to interrupt with denial, but Judge Porter isn't having it. He pulls up the system records, live in court, and hits her with a number: $1,250 in unpaid citations. Suddenly, the vibe shifts. The courtroom goes from entitled complaining to hard reality. Garrett stays professional, but you can feel the irritation beneath the surface. Stevenson tries to save face, but it's too late. The receipts are right there on screen. This is the first major blow to her case, and it's all facts, no fluff.
I was extremely polite, doing everything by the book, and she just got out of control.
It's interesting you should say that. I pulled up your driving record as well as your driving history. Right now, you do have some outstanding parking and moving violation citations. Outstanding. In the amount of, hold on. The amount of, right now, stands that you owe $1,250 in fines for these citations. And, oh, by the way, your license does show suspended.
This is incredible to me.
I think it's incredible also that you haven't paid any of this.
I didn't know about
plus,
them.
you, what?
I never got any communications from Mango Park about
Okay.
these violations, these so-called
Sergeant Garrett, did you give her a
violations.
ticket?
Judge Porter, I was actually going to give her a warning, and I could have gotten her car towed. And I was going to give her a warning, and she started getting loud and started getting disrespectful and got in my face, and she was just out of control.
Okay,
So I
did
wrote
he
her-
give you a ticket?
Did he give me a ticket?
Yes, ma'am, a citation.
Think
Did
so.
he give you
Eventually.
think so? Did he give you a piece of paper?
Things start unraveling fast. Stevenson insists she never got any of the tickets, despite clear records, and when asked if the officer handed her a citation, she says, "I think I remember." Really? That's your defense? The denial turns to full-blown victim mode as she accuses the officer of picking on her. She blames confusion from construction, ignores road signs, and leans into her own emotional meltdown. Meanwhile, Judge Porter stays calm but clearly unimpressed. It's like watching someone throw a tantrum after getting caught red-handed. The desperation is loud, but the facts are louder. At this point, the courtroom has seen enough excuses. It's time for consequences. Timeline.
Told you, sign right here. Did he do that?
I think I remember that.
Oh, you think you remember. I guess you
But-
kind of remember these citations here on my computer screen, but you don't remember that either,
I'm
right?
here because I didn't think it was fair
You don't think what is fair, ma'am?
that he would pick on me like that.
Judge Porter, that was after
Hold
her
on,
outburst.
hold on, Mike. How the hell is he picking on you?
There was a lot of construction. The week before that one-way
you
street
make
was
an
one
illegal-
way going the other way,
Ma'am,
and now it's this way.
Ma'am,
I got confused.
Are there
okay?
signs? Are there signs on that street? On
I
the
don't
street?
know. Are there? I got confused.
So you telling me that you didn't see the signs? You didn't see a sign that said you can't turn here.
I don't think I saw the sign.
Oh my goodness. Judge, I have a job to do. So
Oh, I know you lying.
I'm sorry. I just get emotional when people harass me.
You know what? I understand. There's a lot of pressure that you're under right now, ma'am. I understand. And I'm pretty sure that you want to be out of here so you can go on with your life and your day. Correct? And I feel you on that. And you're right. I don't think that you should be in here any longer than you need to be. So this is what I'm going to do for you. We'll make this quick and clear. You're going to go to traffic school for all these citations.
Traffic school.
It's a 4-hour class. There's a fee for that. I don't know what the fee is. You have to go through the system, find out.
Can the fee be waived? I've never been to traffic school in my
I'm
life.
waving at you right now,
You're making fun
ma'am.
of me now.
Now, once you go to traffic school and you complete that successfully, they're going to give you some paper, and you take that paper to the driver's license place to get your driver's license to pay the reinstatement for the ticket. But prior to that, this $1,250 in citations, you have to pay for that. Now, look, I'm trying to do you a favor to get you out of here.
$1,200 in citation.
Even with all the chaos, Judge Porter offers her a lifeline: pay the fines, go to traffic school, and reinstate the license. But instead of taking the win, Stevenson keeps pushing back. She complains about fees, says she's never had to go to traffic school, and downplays the entire situation again. The judge claps back hard. If you can afford a vintage Maserati, you can afford $1,250 in citations. Her priorities are all over the place, and he's not buying it. It's a textbook example of Grace being met with entitlement. Porter's tone shifts. This is his warning shot before things get serious. The courtroom tension, thick enough to cut with a gavel. Timeline.
I never even knew I had one. How are you going to make me pay them?
Judge Porter, I had a job to do. Lives were at risk.
Ms. Stevenson, if you can afford a vintage Maserati, you can afford this $1,250 in citations that you created and that you're responsible for. You're paying that. You're going to traffic
my car
school.
is very expensive. There's a lot of repairs, so
You need a lot of repairs. But it was okay to drive on the roadway and make an illegal turn and go down the wrong way on a one-way street. But you needed repairs. You need to get your priorities together, okay? Take care of these citations, take care of this license, go to traffic school.
But he was so rude to me.
You want me to be rude
He was
to you?
yelling at me.
You want me to be rude to you and yell at you? I am very good at it. I promise you I can do that. So, can I hit my gavel and make this case adjourned, or do we have to take this another way? Because if I go the other way, you're not going home.
Way?
Judge, just because I informed her that her license was suspended, I was being rude.
Do you want to go to jail today, yes or no?
Me?
He
Are
gave you a
talking to
break.
Me?
He gave you a break and didn't take you to jail. You're trying my patience. Now, I told you what you need to do. I told you the fines that you need to do. I told you the court case that you need to take care of. I told you about traffic school. Now, if you want to act up in my courtroom after I've done all of this, I can take you there. We can go that route. Now, do you want to walk out of here under your own power, or do you want Jeff to take you out of here? The choice is yours.
I just want my rights respected.
Court is adjourned.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Sergeant. Go pay these fines. Go.
Try to warn you.
Entitlement.
Here it is, the final act. Stevenson is still crying about being harassed, but Porter isn't playing. He gives her one last choice: walk out peacefully or leave in cuffs. She folds, but not before whining about respect and calling out rich person discrimination. Meanwhile, the officer just shrugs it off. He did his job, kept it clean, and let her dig her own hole. The gavel slams, the courtroom clears, and Stevenson exits with a bruised ego and a $1,250 bill. In her closing statement, she doubles down on the delusion, talking about Karen's jealousy and generational wealth. It's the ultimate post-defeat spin. But the facts didn't care about her feelings, and neither did Judge Porter. Case closed.